Here we are, everyone. Woohoo! Frequency Friday with the Green Nurses. And boy, we are so happy to be bringing you high vibes. And this is why we're doing this every week, because we know that these things work. We have an obligation as nurses to share information if we know it's going to improve your quality of life. So, energy therapies. What is it? Energy therapies. Well, I've been doing energy work for a while, but what I've learned over time is that very similar to how the plant nourishes our endocannabinoid system, energy therapies kind of do the same thing on an energetic level. So they aim to create a state of balance, health, and peace, or energetic homeostasis in our mind, body, and spirit, right? So healing, I always say this, healing isn't the absence of illness or disease, but really what it is doing the best you can with what you have right here, right now. Healing is the emergence of new patterns of thought, behavior, and physiology that dissolves limitations, that decreases suffering, and truly improves quality of life. So we've been talking week after week about different healing modalities, and we've been focusing on HEALY. And there are many type of energy healing modalities, but we are going to continue to discuss HEALY because we have found that it is helping transform so many different people's lives. So right now, Carrie Lee, I'm going to hold up the little thing. We actually have the room right now being infused or being energized with healing frequencies. Carrie Lee programmed the room. She scanned the room for whoever may be watching now, later, tomorrow, next week, or next year, right? The quantum sensor, it knows. How does it know? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It knows what whoever is watching needs. And that's the part that's so fascinating. So if you're here right now listening, you can either close your eyes and just let the energy flow in as we continue to talk and educate. And then we're going to scan the room again. We're going to do an actual demonstration, and then we're going to be silent for 2.5 minutes so you can all really, really drop in and feel the energy come your way. So, HEALY. I'm going to let Denise take over. She introduced me to HEALY last year, and it has been, I've been playing around with it. I've been experimenting with it. I've been using it on myself, my animals, my family, and we're incorporating it in the Green Nurse. We are offering HEALY sessions, energy healing sessions at the Green Nurse. And now I'm going to let Denise introduce the machine and how it works. And then what we're going to all talk about really quickly, how it's helped us this week, what we've gone through this week and how it's made a difference. All right. So here we are. Green Nurse Denise, you're on.
Yeah. All right. It's so funny. My dog, Haley, just came up here next to me. It's like whenever we have the frequency going on, I mean, the animals know. They totally tune into it. She's like, okay, I feel that energy, that vibe. Come on over. So it's so cool. Yeah. So one of the things that I actually love about the HEALY is because it addresses our bodies on a physical level, as well as an energetic level. So there's two real applications. And on the physical level, we have just trillions of cells in our body, trillions of them. And when we are born, they operate at a voltage of 70. And what that voltage is about is it helps the cell membrane to open, there's little valves, and it has to do with the voltage pressure between those. So you want that membrane to be open, it's like receiving information and food and things back and forth, right? So when we have inflammation or stress, or we get older and disease, that voltage just drops. It goes from 70 to 15. So at a very basic level, and I don't know about you, but I want my voltage up there. I want to still feel young. I want to stay young. I want my body to be able to work at its optimal level, because that's what this is all about. We are just, we are helping our bodies heal itself. We are giving our bodies all the best things that it can, just like supporting the endocannabinoid system with our hemp and our CBD and our cannabis. Same thing goes with frequency. So we are able to vibrate that frequency with our quantum sensor, right? into those cells, raising that voltage, raising the ATP. So the ATP is the energy. It's like the energy into the mitochondria that gives your body, the cell's ability to do their thing at their most. 500%. When I heard that, I was like, I'm in there. I want
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
So just to review really quickly, this is really, really cool what Denise said. So this device works on our cells. 70 volts, that number is the high vibe that we want for our cells, because our cells they work more optimally because of the cell permeability. So just think, good stuff in, bad stuff out. Good permeability of your cell allows that to happen. And the Healy frequencies keeps those cells vibrating high, at that level that we need, that's going to keep our bodies running like a well-oiled machine. So I love that explanation. And so those are the two things that you talked about, that's resonance and vibration. So one on body and one on bioenergetic level. Correct, Denise?
Correct. And the vibration, so that the microcurrent and frequency, I mean, that's been around forever. Like, you could go to a doctor and a frequency specialist, like, so you have sound frequency, somebody that does sound healing. So you're basically vibrating resonance, the frequency that's resonating in your body that it needs. So that's a very physical thing. It can be you wear it or you attach it to around your wrist, like to bands. And athletes have used this. This has been, but you had to go to a doctor's office and you had to up. That's the beauty of this. We have this power in our hands, in our daily life, that we can add this in. I'm using this almost 24/7, and it's just so easy. There's that application, which is huge, and that is FDA cleared for pain, arthritis, due to muscle soreness. So pain is such a big issue with people. And we as nurses, and just human beings, like, who wants to see people suffer? And when you come across something like this that can alleviate that pain yourself, like you have control over it, is like huge. So that's a very clear application. The other application has to do with vibration. So vibration is like, can go through time, space, material, just if you know what Reiki is, Reiki healing, any of that, if you're familiar with that, that's what this quantum sensor is able to do. And that's what makes this frequency device different than anything out there, is to be able to do that. So Carrie, who is sending vibrations to us now, this is what we're getting. We are getting these healing vibrations through the energy in our quantum. This is quantum physics, folks. And don't ask me to explain all that, because I'm a nerd. I'm not a quantum physicist. But I understand the concept. I understand the concept of vibration, as far as you think of prayer energy that you're feeling out. You think of healing energy. It works. It totally works. I have a friend of mine, just to give you an example. I was on Facebook and I saw her. It's like, my back locked out. I can't move. Like, does anybody know a chiropractor? I just moved to this area, help me, send me some love. And I was like, I had just gotten my Healy, and I was like, hey, I have this. Do you mind if I send you some vibration? And she's like, sure. So I did. I was able to scan her body. So on the frequency, on the vibration side of the house, this device is able to scan your body. It goes into, we all have an information field. Okay. Because we are all vibrational beings. We're more than just like bones and flesh. Okay. So
we're more than our meat suit. That's what I call it.
We're more than our meat suit. Exactly. We're more than this meat suit, right? So this taps into, we carry so much information in our vibrational field. So you probably have heard of biofeedback and muscle testing and those types of things. That's what this is tapping into. So that vibration, it scanned her, it pulled up the areas that she needed, and of course pain came up, and I just hit it for 10 minutes, And she texted me back. I didn't tell her when I was doing it, you know, I just, you know, and she's like, what did you do? And I was like, I just sent you some vibration. She's like, I went from a pain level of 8 to 4, and I haven't done anything. I just laid here. So it's the power, you know, and I'm not saying that this is going to diagnose, treat, or cure anything. This device is helping your body do the work. It's giving it its best chance. You know, this is not like, it's magical in the sense that the body's going, oh yes, thank you. Finally, you're paying attention to my energetic field. I can do some work now. You're giving me some good stuff to work with here, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very
So
simple.
we're all vibing right now. And the reason why we started to vibe at the beginning is because we want you all to feel these frequencies. So if you're just jumping on now, you can just close your eyes and listen to us and just let the frequencies enter in. We're going to go around. Denise, is there any more that you wanted to share before we go around and tell our stories?
I think that is, I think that's kind of the, you know, the basis. The basic, you know, we can go in a lot deeper.
Yeah.
Now isn't the time. If anybody wants to go more deeper and understand a little bit more of the quantum physics side of this or the science, I can certainly give you, we can send you a video with, you know, the founder and, you know, Marcus Schmeek.
You know what we should do afterwards, Denise, after we're done, right in the group. Why don't we put that information right in the group? So that way people can, you know, watch this awesome video and then go and just learn a little bit more deeper. You know, energy, it's energy, light, and information. You know, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It always is, always was, and always will be. But energy can be transmuted into something different. So you think about that's what we're doing, is we're transmuting energy into something just a little bit different that is going to support, I call it, our bioenergetic bodies.
Our bioenergetic bodies, exactly. And, you know, we've have an amazing programs in here developed by, you know, Dr. Nino, who was in Portugal, who had many frequency clinics. And so we are so blessed to have his golden frequency programs that people would go to travel to him, that he was like, people that they couldn't figure out what's wrong with them, or, you know, it's kind of like the doctor of last results resort. And so we have that in this device. So it's really, it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. And so the other thing too is nurses is when people come to us, when patients come to us and they say, oh, they don't know what's wrong with me, they can't figure it out. Well, the first thing that comes into my mind is the endocannabinoid system, right? And then the second part of it is how are you feeding your energetic body? You know, how are you feeding your mind, your mental, emotional, spiritual self with health and healing? So these are things that, you know, it's not just about symptoms. It's not just about diseases. It's the whole thing. It's total healthcare, bio, psychosocial, spiritual. And this machine is really awesome and has helped us to tap into new levels of wellness.
Yeah.
So
your auras, you know, that's stuff that is hard, you know, hard to get to, you know, hard to
get to. Exactly.
Yeah.
So Denise, you and I will end, but I want Michelle and Carrie Lee to just go through how HEALY has helped them this week. You know, because we're going week by week. So, you know, what issues have come up, and you guys, I know you've been using this. And so how has it helped you? Michelle, you're on top.
My issue this week is not an unusual issue. It's energy with me. I'm always running in 1,000 directions. So I was not wearing mine at work this week. I work in the hospital setting, where they really are trying to make you do the work of 10 people in your one body. But I am using it definitely, like from the minute I get home, I'm using it, and then I'm using it all night while I'm sleeping. And it really makes a difference with my energy level. So I get good sleep, you know, because of my CBD, but this accentuates that. So, you know, I have it's very hard to put into words if you're not using this.
I know it is. I'll explain it really quickly, just for me personally. It's like, it feels like you're being filled up. I'm not going to lie. You feel like helium. Okay. That's the best way I can explain it. I feel like my body's being filled up with helium. You know how helium expands and you get light and you float. So that's like it feels really, really good. Like, just, if you can just think of like a little gas tank plugging in, good vibrations, good energy, whatever feels good.
Yeah.
Just imagine even cannabis. You could just plug in, and this energy of vibration, it fills me up. I feel light. I feel expansive. And then it truly has helped my mind, body, and spirit to get through some really tough times. So, does that make sense? Like, I'm just trying to like get really into my body as to how I feel sensations.
It definitely helps me feel lighter, because I really feel like I weigh 1,000 pounds when I get home from work. I can't like put my feet up fast enough. But yeah, it does make you feel lighter, and it makes me feel lighter here too, so I can let things go that I normally would perseverate on all night, stay awake, or not be able to go to sleep at all. Like, none of that. Like, don't think that I don't have things that I'm concerned about, but I'm not obsessive about them.
Yes. I'll tell you too, it's helped me to let go of drama.
Oh yeah. I have zero drama tolerance. Like, drama's happening, I literally have to turn around and go in another direction.
Like, bye-bye.
No. Question for you, Michelle. What programs do you run when you come home? So HEALY has like many programs that we can.
Right. I always go through the all programs scan first. And I'm getting to the point where I feel this device helps you become more in tune with your body as well, which I thought I was pretty in tune before, but this has made it that much more, I'm that much more in tune. And usually it's some sort of pain, exhaustion type thing that comes up first. So it's like a no-brainer. But sometimes something will pop up that I'm not expecting. And when I do a scan on, like maybe bioenergetic will come up, or beauty will come up. Protection will come up sometimes. I think it depends on what's going on with me that day. But I always run at least one HEALY Gold. At least one HEALY Gold a day. But it's a lot of pain and beauty. I don't know why beauty keeps coming up. Maybe I should get a little paranoid about that.
Oh, beauty has to do a lot with skin. So a lot of the skin programs are under beauty.
Right. That's true. And I am having some skin issues right now with the change of the seasons, lots of dry skin and itching and things like that. So that is true. Also, I think hormones falls under there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's not surprising. The age I'm approaching, like, I definitely have hormone things going on.
Oh yeah. Me too. Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, so I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. And I can't, I have so many people that want to try it, and then I'm going to share it with, I'm trying to work out a schedule to do that.
Yes. So there's a viewer out there. I can't see their name because it says Facebook user because of the platform I'm on, StreamYard. But anyways, someone wanted to know how they can acquire a device. So afterwards, what we're going to do is Denise and Carrie Lee and Michelle, they're the people to reach out to, and we'll put a link so you can reach out to them. So if you want to have a session, we all do sessions. The Green Nurse does sessions, but if you want to purchase one, then Denise, Carrie Lee, and Michelle would be the one to talk to, because they have the information on that. All right. So Carrie Lee, how about you this week?
Well, I've been playing around with the smaller increments on the vibration. So you can run like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. And I originally really been doing like, an hour, following those, the longer program times, but I've really been trying to use the shorter increments and actually stop what I'm doing and take a moment and relax and chill and let the frequency just soak up, because again, we're all so busy and we're also, oh my God, and I usually run it as I'm going, and I'll still run it as I'm going all over the place. But I really just wanted to and it's so nice. You would be surprised what 2 minutes of silence and doing it multiple times a day. Potty breaks are not included, I would like to point out. I want you to really try to take the time for yourself, even if it's just 1 to 2 minutes, and just boom. So Yeah, chronic pain has been an issue for me this week. I've got plantar fasciitis flare up happening, and it's just like really ticking me off because here comes this beautiful weather starting to poke through, and I am like, I want to pound the pavement on my skates, on my feet. So, but it's really been helping me, that and plant medicine and a little bit extra CBD, boosting that up so I can get that anti-inflammatory rolling, some topicals, and all the tools.
That's it. The daily 5 to thrive.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes, indeedio.
And I
for our viewers,
doing
really quickly, what is the daily 5 to thrive? And then I want Denise to talk about her energized body. Daily 5 to thrive.
5 to thrive is my self-care template. So it's just 5 things that I need to do consistently every single day so that I can thrive. And so it's pretty much sleep hygiene, nutrition, plant-based nutrition, moving my buns every day, getting physical, exercise every day that I love, sunshine in whatever form you can get it. And then anything that nourishes and feeds my spiritual side, connecting to spirituality or my higher self. So, mindfulness, meditation, journaling, oracle card pulling, whatever tickles my fancy and allows me to connect inside.
Yep. Awesome, right? And HEALY fits right into that, right? It fits into all 5 categories.
and all 5 categories nourish our endocannabinoid system. So
Yep.
Awesome. Carrie Lee. Woo! All right, Denise, the energized body and how you incorporate HEALY. And then we're going to take a moment and we're all going to meditate together.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. So energized body, very similar to, to Carrie in the sense that it's not just one thing, that gives you that energy. Right. And so I lean into like 4 different pillars. The first one is prayer and connection to spirit, connection to energy, and using that as your grounding force to start your day. Positive mindset. Your mind is so powerful, using your thoughts, your patterns. And then protection, meaning what you eat, what you sleep, what the environment is around you. How do you protect your body and your mind, so that you can, be your true divine person. And then the last plea is play, play, be joyful, and play, running around and playing. But what is playing? No big expectations, being curious, open, being experimentative, trying different things, being just like aware, so it's like pulling all those things. And the HEALY is so great because it's like the hub, it's able to address, a lot of those. And like I said, it's all about helping your body heal itself. We have everything provided for us,
You do.
provided for us, and it's our choice on whether or not we access it or not. So I love that HEALY, and nourishing the endocannabinoid system with the plant medicine just gives you that power. So that's
we got the power.
An energized body, baby.
Energized body. So it is. And as cannabis nurses and endocannabinoid nurses and energy healers and nurses in the community, it is important to feel good. It is important to be happy. It is important to play. And right. And cannabis, and actually HEALY too, has opened up my mind to so many different things. And so we want you all to feel it. So Carrie's been vibing the room right now. Now Denise is going to show you how through her little machine there. And then we're gonna get into a moment of silence, and you're gonna be vibing even more to different frequencies. You're gonna have a double vibe, double vibe,
baby. So I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this, but I'll do my best. So basically, with the HEALY, there's like an app that you put on your phone or your laptop or whatever, and there's like a little button here where you program in your name. And then you just put your finger here where it's going to read And it's not like taking your thumbprint. The purpose of that is just so you're focusing. You're being aware, and it's like paying attention to your energy, right? And then it will pull up the 5 different areas that you need. And it will do the top 5. And like Michelle said, generally we run the frequency then for those top 5. And then even like the top 5 have little subcategories, as well. So for example, like for pain, the subcategory, might be headache, or might be joint pain, or might be overall pain, or might be the depressions in there as well. There's even nutritional applications. I mean, we could go on and on. Like this is just so things that it can tap into. So that's, what's going on. So Carrie at the beginning, she typed in, gave us identified our group, being on Friday. What is today? 12? I don't even know.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I got it right. Good. Friday the 12th, at this time, and anybody who taps in. So the energy is going to anybody who's tapping into this session. And
At any point in time, too. That's what people need to know.
Any
Yep,
point.
been recorded.
And
Yep.
so, Carrie, we're going to do, what are we doing? What did we come up with? We're going to do.
Oh, I'm doing it again? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're going to rescan. Yeah, we're going to
Yes,
rescan
let me
the room.
rescan the room. Okay, no problems, no problems. I got it. I got it all going here.
So here's the thing, too. This is the other thing I want to explain, which I think is cool. It's very similar to the endocannabinoid system, where your cannabinoid requirements can change over time. Well, guess what? Your energy needs change over time, too. That's why we have the scan button. You need different things at different times.
Yeah.
And, and the machine really helps to identify it. And it also, too, helps you to tap into your body, to really pay attention. Oh, wow, that's coming up. Maybe I need to explore that. Maybe I need to look at that. Maybe that could be contributing to something that I don't even know that's going on in my body. So it's a really, really cool tool. All right,
guys ready to
come up?
coming up?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got Deep Cycle. We've got HEALY Gold Cycle, which is a gem. HEALY Pain and Psych program. And then we have HEALY Skin. And we have HEALY Bioenergetic Balance Programs 1.
Ooh,
So,
all right.
interesting. And you know what? It's different than it was when I ran it before, when we started in the beginning. So we've got new energetic
information.
bodies coming in, and okay, here we go. We're gonna vibe.
Okay, so she's setting it, and then what we're all going to do for the next 2.5 minutes.
I just want to show everybody. See, choosing a time. Done.
Okay, so for the next 2.5 minutes, I invite you all to close your eyes, be open to receive, know that you're safe and you're loved, and let these vibrations fill up your cells to maximum capacity so you can be the best version of yourself. So let's do this now. 1, 2, 3.
We're complete. Wow.
Mm.
Ooh.
That was nice.
Mhm.
Isn't it? I did. I felt it big time. I actually.
So I was feeling a lot of tingling.
Me
And I love the fact
too.
that
Yeah.
Carrie about the importance. Like, look, that was just 2 minutes, 2 minutes, but it felt like taking that 2-minute pause felt like so huge, like in the shift
Yeah.
and how you feel, so huge. It's 2 minutes out of your day.
2
So
minutes.
there's like, I feel like, like I said, it's all about choice, right? If you want change, it's all about choice and making that choice. And making that choice of just 2 minutes a day, like how that can shift you is really
And
miraculous.
making yourself a priority because you are effing worth it.
Yes,
You are worth taking the time.
absolutely.
That's it. And that's what I tell
Boom.
patients. There's no one more important than you, right?
Yeah,
And literally, no one's going to take better care of you than you.
that's right.
Simple as that,
That's right.
Mhm.
So really funny thing. I gotta mention. This is hilarious. So Leslie King, if you're still out there, I read your message before I closed my eyes, and I was giggling. So Leslie King writes, I got on late and started listening. I didn't know what you're all talking about. I thought you were all talking about sex toys for women with the vibration.
Love it.
But I want to tell you a little secret. Before we came live,
I
we
was
were talking about sex, and we were talking about how this makes the experience even better.
Oh
No
yeah.
lie.
Oh yeah.
Whether you was
what was the little song I was singing? Sky rockets in flight.
rockets in flight, afternoon delight.
Tonight.
It's true. Yeah. I think we got busted cosmically.
I
We did
know.
get
Oh,
busted
good.
cosmically, didn't we?
Yes.
Whole nother show.
Yes.
That'll be a special
Yes.
edition.
Right.
Special
Yes.
edition. Right. How to make love to yourself with HEALY. There
Right.
you go. There's a topic right there.
Little Healy.
Yeah. So this has been an awesome Frequency Friday. We
Great.
hope you all enjoyed it. We're going to put a video up. One of these awesome green nurses here is going to help me out and put some HEALY education up in the community page, so you can all be educated and you can, reach out for some more information and learn how you can get one of these as well.
Absolutely.
So any final words from my girls?
Have an AFA day, people.
Yeah.
Woo!
Take 2 minutes for yourself today. Just sit and just be aware. Put your hand on your heart and just breathe. Just take that.
Yeah. 2 minutes can cause a shift. I mean, not even 2 minutes.
It's all about awareness, right?
It's all about awareness.
2 and 2.
All right. 2 and 2. So we love you all. Thank you for joining us. We are going to be here next Friday, Frequency Friday, 9 a.m. Get your vibe on and have an absolutely fucking amazing day. We love you. And remember what it's all about. It is about living your best life.